Mrs. Corner.
And I'm Mrs. Quas.
We're going to model today how to read with your child at home and just give you a few strategies that we feel are really useful for reading together. Mrs. Quas will be the child and I will be the parent.
All right. So,
Go ahead. Before we read, let's just predict quick. What do we think this book is going to be about?
so I picked this book, Henry and Mudge, because I like dogs.
Good
and
plan.
I see that Henry and his dog are sitting outside together, and they must be really good friends. They're snuggled up.
Great.
And it says, and the bedtime thumps.
Great job
Bedtime
of sounding that out.
thumps.
All right, let's start the book. First of all, what do you think you'll do if you come to a word you don't know?
The first thing I'm going to do when I come to a word is get my mouth ready for the first sound that I hear, the beginning sound.
Perfect. Sounds great.
To grandmother's house. Henry and his big dog Mudge were going to the... I think I'm going to skip that word because I don't know what it is.
Perfect.
With Henry's parents.
Okay, now at the end of the sentence, let's go back and reread. Also use the picture clues to try to figure that word out.
Henry and his big dog Mudge were going to the...
Starts with K.
I see a bunch of trees, and it's not a city. Country.
Good job.
Henry and his big dog Mudge were going to the country with Henry's parents.
Great.
Henry was reading comic books. Mudge was chewing his toenails. Ew.
Why do you think he was chewing his toenails?
They were bugging him?
Maybe. Let's read and find out.
They were going to visit Henry's grandmother. Henry's grandmother had never met Mudge. So Henry... I see a little chunk.
Yep, that's what we do. We look for
Or-
chunks that we know.
Worried.
There it is.
I used the clue that she'd never met him before.
That's
So
the
Henry
one.
worried.
Great.
He worried that Mudge might drool on her skirt. I used the picture clue.
Picture clue too. These are some of the strategies that you can use with your child. If you'll notice, I was the parent and I never gave my child the word. We feel that that's very important in second grade. And to celebrate when they do use chunks and figure it out.
Good job.
Happy reading.